Raised in San Jose, California. A dedicated individual with a distinguished background and a strong commitment to serving her community. She joined the United States Navy in 2016, where she honorably served for 5 years. During her military career, she was assigned to the USS Theodore Roosevelt and stationed at the North Island Air Station in San Diego, as well as NES Lemoore. After completing her service in the Navy, Jones returned home with a desire to continue serving her community. She transitioned to the Santa Clara County Sheriff's Office, where she became a correctional deputy. Her passion for law enforcement was greatly influenced by her older brothers, who set exemplary standards of service and dedication. Brothers Victor and Chris serve as sheriff's correctional deputies at the San Mateo County Sheriff's Office, while brother Jeremy holds the rank of lieutenant at the Santa Clara County Sheriff's Office. Inspired by her brother's impact and driven by her own commitment to making a difference, Kiana decided to further her law enforcement career with the Tulare Police Department. Collectively, the Jones family has devoted an impressive 41 years to the law enforcement profession, and that is evident by their unwavering dedication to community service. I think the Jones brothers are here. Where are you guys at? Stay standing for me for a second. We just want to let you know that we see you, and technically we were just going to start clapping for you there, but Chris, Jeremy, Victor, thank you for your service to our great state. And if you all would, please help me welcome current Academy Cadet and soon-to-be Tulare Police Officer Kiana Jones Hitchman. Thank you, guys. Cadet Jones is joined today by Sister Kayla, Mom Lisa, husband Austin, children Ava, Kaylee, and Avery, along with other members of her extended family. Well, you made it. And, right. I'm sure it wasn't always easy, especially that first day of the academy. You remember that day, don't you?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, it was a good time. If only we could go back in time to that first day. Oh, wait, we can. Go ahead.
No way! And anybody
Come on, Jones. Look at the patch you're wearing, Jones. Look at the patch you're wearing. You see this patch? You better put that with
You know what you should have done, Joe? You should have called in sick this morning. That's what you should have done.
Just keep feeling
That
sorry
would
for
have been a good idea.
yourself.
You should have called in sick this morning. You could have done that.
That with pride, Jones. You better earn this, Jones. We're not just going to give it to you, Jones. You got that?
Sir, yes, sir.
You better represent.
There you go. Defeatist attitude. That's what we need.
I'm sick again. I can't show up. I can't prepare.
This means everything, Jones. Everything. Go get back in that line right now, Jones. Go get back in the line. Now go get back in that line, Jones.
Let's go. Let's go. We got stuff to do. Go, move.
I just had to. She made so much fun on the first day. And then she goes, oh, I was prepared for this. I go, the video didn't say you were prepared for anything. But thank you guys for your service. On behalf of the College of Sequoia's Board of Trustees, our president, Dr. Brent Calvin, the college administration, and the staff of the Tulare Kings Police Academy, I want to welcome you all to the great city of Tulare and the graduation ceremony for the 159th Police Academy class. My name is Tom Wilson, and it is my incredible honor and privilege to be the director of the Police Academy at the College of Sequoias. Today, we gather to celebrate a significant milestone in these graduates' lives. It's a day of immense pride and honor as they prepare to stand before you as the newest guardians of justice and protectors of our communities. Today is the culmination of a demanding training program that began just 6 months ago on February the 5th, 2024. The cadets that are here today have successfully completed rigorous training and have earned the right to receive these graduation honors. They are justifiably proud of their accomplishments, and they're very pleased and thankful that each and every one of you could be here with them today. For today's celebration, we've compiled a short video for you. The beginning shows this class of cadets being tested mentally, physically, and emotionally, very similar to what you just saw on the screen. I promise no cadets were hurt during the making of this video. The video is all new, and 97% of this video is just this class, so it'll be really a good one. We just finished this on Friday afternoon. Put it on YouTube. It's already got 1,200 views because that many people were interested to see what was happening. The video basically shows you what these cadets go through from admission to the program until graduation.
Why are you moving, yo? Get up! Get up! Get up! Sit down! You better stand up! Let me stand up! Come on, yo! What are you looking at? You! Get your back straight! What are you looking at? Get your back straight!
Stand up, Garcia. Sit down, Garcia. Stand up, Garcia. Sit down, Garcia. Stand up, Garcia.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at? What are you doing? Why are you looking at? Get your belt, hurry up. Get your belt. Come on, Johnson, get your belt. Get the back straight. I do want to be here. You understand, sir? Yes, sir. That told me that you cannot handle it. So why are you here if you cannot handle it? Then sound off. Release that back. Step out. Let's go, Johnson! Yell at me! Yell at me! Yell at me! What happened to 1 and 2? Get over here, yo! I ain't telling you to go! Stop! Heels together! Heels together! Heels together! Let's go! You can do it, man! Hurry up, yo! Johnson! You do not pass an instructor now!
Why don't you have a belt? Where is your belt?
Hi, sir. Sir, no, sir. What is it?
How are you supposed to hold your gun on your waist if you got no belt?
Flat! Flat! Don't move! I didn't say dress. What did we tell you to say when you go by staff?
On your knees, sir.
On your knees! I don't know what you're saying.
I wasn't sure if my jacket was supposed
Sir,
to
I knew you did that. Wasn't sure, sir.
You have the easiest job. You do not move.
Quietly, sir.
Say it louder!
Quietly, sir. Quietly, sir. That's nothing.
This cadet doesn't know, sir.
Fix your pocket!
Down! Down!
Get ready! Swing left!
Who are you with?
Stop it!
Who are you with?
I could do this with my eyes closed.
I'm back from the dead, from the back of my head. Been gone and facing horrors that I never said. The rolling head, from the pit of despair. Been taking every whip and word, I've never been spared. They say tomorrow's never promised on it. They say lock me up in the maze. Turn out the lights. I was born, I was raised for this. Turn out the lights. Lock me up inside a cage. Just throw away the key, don't worry about me. I was driving in my car, throwing up my hands, putting it close. All the places I've been, all the blood that I've bled. I've been broken down and beat up, but I still get ahead. All the faceless embraces and the tasteless two faces, killed and resurrected, cause I'll never be dead. They say tomorrow's never promised, honest. They say runners are among us. Lock me up in the maze, turn out the light. I was born, I was raised for this. Turn out the light. Lock me up inside. Just throw away the key. I was driving in my car, covering up my hands, pulling it close.
I can do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the light. I can do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the light. I can do this with my eyes.
And when the day broke, buried in violence, something made my mind up. I will spend these days as an island, alone and far away. Lock me up in the maze. Turn out the light. I was born, I was raised for this. Turn out the light. Lock me up inside. Just throw away the key, don't put it on me. I was driving in my car, covering up my hands, pulling it close.
I can do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the light. I can do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the light. I can do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the light. I can do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the light.
I was born, I was raised for this. Turn out the light. Lock me up inside. Just throw away the key, don't put it on me. I was driving in my car, covering up my hands, pulling it close.
I can do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the light. I can do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the light. I can do this with my eyes.
Less medications, less manifestations, mantras, meditation, throw it all away. Lock me up in the maze. Turn out the light. I was born, I was raised for this. Turn out the light.
Standing before you today are auto and aviation mechanics, customer service and restaurant workers, delivery drivers, behavioral and pharmacy technicians, security guards, corrections officers, HVAC repairman, church leadership, loan processors, property managers, butchers, farm laborers, animal control officers, teachers, roofers, solar installers, medical technicians, tow truck drivers, physical therapists, microbiologists, and even a lawyer. Several have also served in the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. Today, each one of these men and women on the stage have chosen a new career in law enforcement. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Police Academy Class 159. We are very thankful for our partnerships with our local area law enforcement agencies, and we are grateful for this opportunity, which some say may be an academy first, to be here in the city of Tulare. Our friends at the Tulare Police Department regularly support the academy with recruit training officers and top-notch instructors. So it's only fitting that with us today to kick this event into gear is the Tulare Police Department Honor Guard. Would you please rise, if able, for the presentation of colors? At this time, I will call on Tulare Police Cadet Edgar Oriana to approach the podium to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So far in 2024, 78 United States law enforcement officers have lost their lives in the line of duty, including one yesterday, 3 of which are from California. Please join me in a moment of silence for these local, state, and national heroes. Thank you. Please remain standing as I call Tulare Police Department Chaplain Steve Dice to the podium for our invocation.
Invite you to pray with me. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we bow humbly with such gratitude for that which brings us together this afternoon as we celebrate the accomplishment of these young women and men of valor. We thank you for their perseverance and their tenacity, along with that of their families, to reach this point. We recognize, Lord, your high calling on their lives, a challenging calling in a challenging times. We're grateful for the Academy and all those you've called to prepare and equip them for this noble career. And now on this graduation day, the starting line, grant wisdom, courage, strength, and protection for both these cadets and for their families. Establish in them habits and safeguards to maintain their physical fitness, their emotional fitness, their spiritual fitness, and their relational fitness throughout their careers. And for each of us, Lord, find us faithful, we pray, in your calling to love and to serve you and our communities, especially the young and vulnerable, with every gift that you have given us. We pray this in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Please give that honor guard a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Class leader, you may seat the class.
Class, seats.
Our academy is overseen by a law enforcement advisory committee whose membership consists of sheriffs, police chiefs, district attorneys, command staff from agencies throughout our Tulare and Kings counties, as well as management staff from the College of the Sequoias. It is an honor to introduce to you a number of our dignitaries that are here with us today, many from our advisory board, and we appreciate the fact that you're here. We also have several agencies from outside the two-county area. When we introduce these dignitaries, we ask that they stand for just a moment when they hear their name. If you could all please hold your applause until we're done and the dignitaries are introduced. Up in front is COS Hanford Provost Michelle Brock, Corcoran Police Chief Maggie Ochoa, COS Police Chief Donnie Charles, Exeter Police Chief John Hall, Hanford Police Chief Stephanie Huddleston, Kings County Sheriff Commander Lauren Betancourt, Porterville Police Chief Jake Costello, Tulare Police Chief Fred Inclan, Tulare County Sheriff Mike Boudreau, Visalia Police Chief Jason Salazar, former Academy Director and retired Avenel Police Chief Jack Amoroso. Also with us today is California Department of Insurance Investigations Division Deputy Chief Eric Williams, City of Clear Lake Police Chief Tim Hobbs, Delano Police Chief Jerry Nicholson, Kerman Police Lieutenant Will Barcoma, Mariposa County Sheriff's Lieutenant Mike Charman, Martinez Police Chief Andrew White, and Selma Police Commander Tim Cannon. I also know there's multiple other agency members here, and my friends from Fresno PD just showed up. Good to see you guys. And we thank you all for coming. Please give them all a round of applause. At this time, I would like to call up College of Sequoias Hanford Campus Provost Michelle Brock.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored dignitaries, esteemed staff and instructors, dedicated cadets, and beloved families, my name is Michelle Brock. As provost at the Hanford campus, I have the privilege to oversee the College of the Sequoias Tulare Kings County Basic Peace Officer Academy. As such, it is my profound honor and privilege to welcome you all to this momentous occasion. Today, we gather to celebrate the beginning of a new chapter in the lives of our cadets, and to acknowledge the dedication and hard work of everyone involved in the Academy. As we stand here today, we are surrounded by the essence of the College of the Sequoias, the name that carries a legacy as grand and as enduring as the giant sequoias themselves. These magnificent trees, the largest living things on earth, serve as a powerful metaphor for the journey and growth of our cadets. Consider for a moment the roots of the giant sequoia. Though often unseen, they are spread wide and deep, providing a stable foundation and drawing in the nutrients needed to grow. Similarly, the fundamental skills and values instilled in our cadets at this academy, integrity, discipline, and resilience, serve as the roots of their future careers. These roots anchor them, ensuring they stand firm and unwavering in the face of challenges. The trunk of the sequoia, towering and robust, represents the strength and the endurance that our cadets have developed through their rigorous training. Just as the trunk supports the great heights and weight of the tree, so do the physical and mental fortitudes of our cadets, which empower them to uphold the responsibilities and pressures of the role of a peace officer. They have endured strenuous physical conditioning, demanding academic work, and intense situational training, all of these of which shaped them into resilient and capable individuals ready to serve their communities. The limbs and branches of the sequoia tree stretch outward, providing shelter and protection, much like the various skills and abilities our cadets have acquired. From communication and critical thinking to tactile proficiency and ethical decision-making, these branches extend their reach, enabling our cadets to efficiently serve and protect the public. Each limb, each branch is a testimony of the comprehensive education and training they have received here at the Academy. As our cadets embark on their careers, they do so with the understanding that their role is not merely a job, but a vocation, a commitment to public service and community safety. Their journey is just the beginning. Like the sequoias, they will continue to grow, adapt, and stand tall in their service to the public. To the families presented here today, your support and encouragement have been the bedrock upon which our cadets have built their dreams. We acknowledge and appreciate the sacrifices that you have made and the unwavering belief that you have shown. To the instructors and staff, your dedication and excellence and your tireless efforts in shaping these cadets into future leaders of law enforcement have not gone unnoticed. You have not only imparted knowledge, but you have also inspired and mentored, leaving an indelible mark on their lives. To the esteemed law enforcement dignitaries, your presence here today underscores the importance of this occasion and the bright future that awaits these cadets. Your leadership and example set the standard to which these new officers all aspire. Finally, to the cadets, remember that you are now part of a noble tradition of service and sacrifice. Stand tall, remain rooted in your values, and let your actions be the branches that reach out to make positive impact on the world. Just as the giant sequoias have stood the test of time, so too will your commitment and duty and honor will endure. We congratulate you and welcome you to the future of law enforcement, and we greatly thank you for making today a great day to be a giant. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Juan Garcia, the Intensive Academy Coordinator. As the Academy Coordinator, I've had the privilege of overseeing the daily operations of this program. I've considered it an honor and a privilege to watch these cadets grow and excel throughout the various stages of Academy training. Some cadets have endured significant challenges both personally and academically, yet they have managed to overcome these obstacles and will now reap the rewards of the perseverance. If you refer to the inside cover of your program, you will find the mission statement of the Academy. To satisfy our mission, it was our objective to prepare these cadets both mentally and physically in order to meet the rigorous demands of field training. The 52 cadets sitting before you have clearly demonstrated their success in achieving those objectives. With over 900 hours of Academy training, they have demonstrated a high level of competency in professionalism, skills, and knowledge, and they are now prepared to serve our communities as law enforcement officers. You may have noticed a number of different uniforms worn by members of the class. Cadets entering the police academy are either affiliated, which means a law enforcement agency is sponsoring their education, or as an independent, which means the cadet is paying their own way through the program. Regardless of their status, the goal is to successfully complete academy training and become law enforcement professionals. As a matter of fact, many of those entering as independents have now been hired over the course of the academy and will be receiving their first badge. In addition, there are some independents currently in the hiring process with various agencies, with the hope of eventually being hired. The success of our cadets would not have been possible without the contributions of our dedicated academy staff. It is my pleasure to introduce and recognize the lead instructors who have mentored and developed these cadets throughout all the various stages of academy training. Physical training, retired Lemoore Police Chief Darrell Smith. Arrest Control, Officer Rennie Collins from the Visalia Police Department. Firearms, Chief John Hall of the Exeter Police Department. Report writing, retired Tulare County Probation Supervisor Lisa Williams. Scenario Manager, retired Tulare County Sheriff Sergeant Alan Knight. Along with lead instructors, we have veteran law enforcement officers from a wide range of agencies who have shared their knowledge and passion so that cadets can have the opportunity to be successful in this program. I would like to personally thank all those instructors for their commitment to this program. And let's not forget the cadets' favorite academy staff members, the recruit training officers. You'll see them to my right and to the left. You'll recognize them by their campaign hats, and some are sitting amongst you in the audience. Recruit training officers serve a vital function in our program, and you saw examples of their contributions in the cadet video. They maintain structure and discipline throughout the academy and have no doubt left a lasting impression. To the RTOs, I personally thank you for your dedication in helping these cadets meet their goals. I want to recognize these recruit training officers. Officer Samantha Franco of the Corcoran Police Department. Officer Frank Carrasco of the Corcoran Police Department. Sergeant Stephen Chi of the Corcoran Police Department. Officer Victor Medina of the Hanford Police Department. Officer Esteban Lopez, Huron Police Department. Deputy Brandon Bernardo, Kings County Sheriff's Office. Senior Deputy Eddie Torres, Kings County Sheriff's Office. Officer Sadie Risk, Lemoore Police Department. Officer Jesus Gallardo, Porterville Police Department. Sergeant Oscar Ibarra, Porterville Police Department. Deputy Ryan Coram, Tulare County Sheriff's Office. Deputy William McIlvain, Tulare County Sheriff's Office. Corporal Leonel Alvarez, Tulare Police Department. Corporal Vince Medina, Tulare Police Department. And Officer Eddie Gonzalez, Visalia Police Department. Lastly, aside from all the academy staff mentioned, class leaders have also served a vital role throughout the academy. They have helped maintain structure and leadership and discipline within their academy class, which at times can be very challenging. The class leaders for the 159th Academy class have been Cadet Raskup, Cadet Perez, Cadet Oriana. You have all served your class well, and I thank you for your service. Please give them all a round of applause.
It is now my honor to introduce this afternoon's keynote speaker. Chief Fred Inkland was born in Tulare and raised in Tipton. He graduated from Tulare Union High School and immediately enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. At the conclusion of his enlistment, he returned to the Tulare area and attended the Tulare Kings Police Academy, graduating in 1996. He started his law enforcement career as an officer for the Lindsay Police Department. Then he worked in Lindsay for 4 years before transferring to the Tulare Police Department in 2001. During his time at Tulare PD, he's worked various assignments such as FTO, SWAT, K-9, narcotics, and detectives. And in 2013, he was awarded the Tulare Police Department's Officer of the Year. Chief was promoted to captain in 2015, and he has been a commander in each of the department's 3 divisions: administration, patrol, and investigations. He has attended the LAPD West Point Leadership Academy and has earned his bachelor's degree in criminal justice administration. He was appointed Chief of the Police in Tulare, July of 2022. Chief, happy 2-year anniversary. It's time to get that post-executive certificate on the wall. The Chief is also a valued member of our Police Academy staff as an instructor, and he is the current chair of our advisory board. Please join me in welcoming Tulare Police Chief Fred Inklin.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, COS, Dr. Calvin and his faculty, chiefs, sheriffs, and command staff from various agencies. Thank you, TCC, for use of this facility. You always come through for us. Thank you, families, for supporting these cadets through this very tough 6 months. Cadets, give your families an applause. Eyeballs. Ears. Well, they learned 2 things at least during this whole thing. Congratulations, Class 159, you made it. This accomplishment came with a lot of work, a lot of dedication, determination, and even more discipline. Myself, the staff, and the advisory board are so very proud of you. Never stop working as hard as you did in this academy to achieve any of your career goals. You must fight for what you want, personally and professionally. It will never just be given to you. This career has so many rewards, but with that there will be some setbacks, bumps in the road, pain, both mentally and physically. But with determination, discipline, and a little bit of luck, you can make things just a little bit easier on yourselves and your families. Some of the setbacks could not be passing FTO, which is your next phase. Some of you start tomorrow. Some of you start next week. It will not come easy. You're going to get lost. You're going to have accidents. You're going to forget things, misplace things, and be tired. Do not make excuses. Own your mistakes and don't make them twice. Your trainers were not perfect either. As much as they will tell you they were not. Do not give up. Your department has invested so much in you. Independence, too. You invested in yourselves. Good job. Your family wants this for you. So don't get discouraged when you don't get a special assignment or promotion right away. Just keep trying and do better. Do better in your performance and do better in your interviews. There's always room for improvement. I've been promoted many times and I've had a lot of special assignments, but I did a little bit of math. I've been promoted about 5 times in my career. But I've been told no thanks, or maybe next time, over 15 times. Sometimes I didn't even make the list. You got to work hard, and you must have patience. If you look at all the greats of all time, Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, Jackie Robinson, they all had setbacks in their careers. Each of them had to deal with injuries, racism, and huge losses. Well, it's not over when you lose. It's over when you quit. You need to be the GOAT for your department, and more so for your community. People are going to call you for the worst occurrences in their lives. They're never going to call you to say what a great job you're doing, or how perfect their family is, or that they have no problems in life. It'll be quite the opposite. It could be a simple fender bender, but maybe that person that hit them doesn't have a license. Or maybe they damaged their car that they can't afford to fix. These little things to you, these are little things to you, but they're so devastating for the public you swore to serve. These are the games of the job you need to win to become a champion and be a champion for them. I've never had so much satisfaction in finding someone's stolen car, returning merchandise to a store owner, or finding a lost elderly person. But the funnest, by far, was getting there way before the fire department ever does. And you know what? Even if they did get there first, they still had to wait for us so we can make a save for them. Sorry, fire department, I had to throw that in there. There are so many satisfying moments in this career. I could go on all day about the rewards of it, but I can also give you some cautionary tales. I can tell you that with this job comes great stress, long days, longer nights, and little sleep. Take care of yourselves, both mentally and physically. Take care of your support staff and your partners. Don't be a jerk on the radio or make their jobs any harder than it already is. I'll hurry. Don't drive too fast when you don't need to. And let yourselves be taken care of. Go to therapy. It's free. Go to the gym. It's free. Some agencies even pay for it. Talk out your problems with your family or your pastor, priest, or rabbi. Don't wait for spirituality to come to you during a crisis. And get to know your chaplains, so you're not barely meeting them when you need to introduce them to someone, into a family of need in their worst hour. Look, nobody gets into this line of work for the great schedule and the high pay. Never forget why you wanted to do this in the first place. And to the friends and families, future fellow officers and deputies out there, take care of those sitting here before you. They need you more than ever before. Pray for them. This world is changing way too fast for any of us to adapt. Heck, they just witnessed an assassination attempt. History's happening right now. I remember when President Reagan was shot. I was like 2 years old. No, I wasn't 2. It was 1981, in case you're going to Google that. Class, the chiefs and sheriffs that sit here before you today know that you're new and have zero experience. They expect some mistakes, naturally. But they also know who they hired. The eager, educated, bright-eyed candidate that didn't have all the right answers in their interview, but they had the heart, character, and determination to land the job. You passed everything else, the background, the doctor visits, the drug screen, right, and this academy. Remember all the hard work you did to get here. Stay eager and keep your eyes wide open and have that winning championship character. Be kind, be compassionate, but be fair and be firm. One of the most powerful tools you're going to have out there is discretion. Use it wisely. Another is respect. Earn it and give it. It's up to you to figure out just how much either way. Make good decisions and use common sense. Like I told you yesterday before our run. Well, it was your run, I was just there. Yesterday I said to honor the fallen. We just had one last week in Vacaville. And be the greatest of all time. Be that GOAT. It's scary sometimes, but it's so much fun out there. Eyeballs? Yes, sir. Ears? Open, sir. Be careful out there. It's a crazy world, but you got this, and we got you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chief. The time has come to present certificates of completion to the graduating candidates. We'll be calling the cadets up alphabetically with the exception of the class leader who will go first. So get your cameras ready. I will now ask Provost Brock, Keynote Speaker Inclin, along with Corcoran Police Chief Maggie Ochoa, who's representing the Tulare Kings Law Enforcement Advisory Board, to come up and assist in the receiving of graduates. Sergeant Knight.
Class leader, if you could prepare your class.
First squad, attend hut. Right base.
Edgar Oriana. Kate Acevedo. Adolfo Angeles. Venustiano Avalos. Joshua Braun.
Alexander Kompami. Danny Castaneda. Fabian Cervantes. Tyler Costa. Emmanuel Diaz. Brandon Escalera. Christian Fernandez. Jonathan Flores. Joshua Flores. Gustavo Fonseca. Eric Garcia. Marissa Garcia. Abel Garza. Jesus Gomez. Joshua Gomez. Reynaldo Gonzalez. Tegan Greer. Sabin Henderson. Reginald Johnson. Kiana Hitchman. Lucas Kendrick. Julio Ledesma. Antonio Lopez. Joel Martinez. Jairo Medina. Frank Mendez. Jenna Moisey. Dustin Moses. Isaac Nogales. Brandon Oliveras. Eric O'Neill. Benjamin Partlow. Joshua Perlman. Alexis Perez. Daniel Perez. Zachary Phillips. Christopher Raskup. Lisbeth Ramirez. Carla Romero. Carlos Saldivar. Jared Salvatierra. Christopher Scott. Got any family here, Scott? Joshua Such. Hunter Thomas. Joey Vath. Leonardo Villaseñor.
Thank you, Provost Brock, Chief Inkland, and Chief Ochoa. Let's give Class 159 a cumulative round of applause.
We're now going to present awards to those graduates who have achieved the highest scores in the following area: report writing, physical training, arrested control, firearms, and scenario performance. First up is a report writing award, which will be presented by the retired Tulare County Probation Supervisor, Lisa Williams.
Thank you for being here today and showing your support. I worked closely with the Academy in the report writing course, and I am proud of each and every one of you. Report writing continues to be a vital task for law enforcement. The ability to accurately and effectively document all of the components of the crime itself, the investigative work, and the statements that are collected. They are critical for the successful apprehension and prosecution of those that are committing crimes. The reports are also used by a variety of agencies other than the agency of origination and for a variety of purposes. The cadets of the 159th Academy completed over 29 hours of training and practical application in writing police reports. Cadets wrote several police reports covering a variety of topics such as property crimes, violent crimes, traffic collisions, and driving under the influence. Each report was carefully reviewed and corrected for its accuracy, clarity, and content, not only by myself, but by officers that are currently working in the industry. The report writing award goes to the cadet who has consistently demonstrated an outstanding ability to write a report, who has achieved the highest grade point average of all of the graded reports. In this class, the highest ranking cadet scored an average of 99.6. The report writing award goes to the two following cadets that tied: Jenna Moisey and Jared Salvatierra.
The Physical Training Award will be presented by retired Avenal Police Chief Jack Amoroso.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's truly an honor to be here with you today. Class 159, congratulations. Well done. Cadets at the Academy in Module 1 have physical training almost every day. They do a diverse workout, about a bazillion burpees, I think we decided, all geared to make them successful in their careers. They're tested in two specific areas: the work sample test battery, which is mandated by post, 99-yard obstacle course, a 6-foot hard wall, a 6-foot chain link fence, 165-pound body drag, and a 500-yard run. The second, called the post test, is a 1.5-mile run, sit-ups, pull-ups, and push-ups, as many as they can do within a minute. Each cadet was tested, and I have to say they all played hard every day. It is with great pleasure that I announce the male and female recipients of the overall PT Fitness Award. These cadets have compiled the highest combined totals of points from all of the tests. Will Cadet Greer and Cadet Voth please come forward?
The top Arrest and Control Award will be presented by retired Vallecilla Police Department Officer Rennie Collins.
Class 159, congratulations. With over 84 hours of training in arrest and control to include person search, handcuffing techniques, weapon retention, baton techniques, both expandable and straight stick, this cadet has shown the ability to master the technique in a short period of time. He has assisted fellow cadets during the arrest and control class. Each one of the instructors in the arrest and control has noticed this cadet's work ethic. The winner of the Arrest and Control Award for Class 159 is Cadet Joshua Such.
Next up is the Top Firearms Award presented by Exeter Police Chief John Hall.
Good afternoon. Again, thank you all for being here, and class, congratulations on a job well done. So the 159th Basic Academy class completed over 85 hours of firearms training utilizing both handgun and shotgun. They shot over 1,500 rounds of ammunition over several different courses of fire on each weapon platform. These courses of fire required the cadets to apply the basic fundamentals of marksmanship and weapons handling, while also incorporating decision-making, tactics, and performance under stress. Each course of fire has specific requirements for not only accuracy, but for speed as well. Previous academies, the Firearms Award would go to the cadet who compiled the highest score of accuracy throughout all courses of fire. In this class, we had 3 cadets who scored 100% on every course of fire, 0 misses. With this many cadets having shot perfect scores on every course of fire, we moved to the next component, which was the speed with which they completed the courses of fire. We identified the one cadet who had the fastest aggregate time, Before we get to that cadet, however, I would like to have the cadets who scored 100% stand to be recognized for this remarkable feat. Will cadets Benjamin Partlow, Christopher Raskup, and Lisbeth Ramirez all please stand? Let's give them all a round of applause. Now, for the one cadet who not only did this with 100% accuracy, but did this with the fastest time, and when we added it all up, he was twice as fast overall. Cadet Raskup, please step forward.
The award for outstanding scenario performance will be presented by retired Tulare County Sheriff Sergeant Alan Knight.
During the last 12 weeks of the Academy, the cadets underwent rigorous testing phases in which their academic knowledge is applied to real-life scenario-based tests. The cadets participate in 13 scenario tests that measure proficiency in responding to and resolving situations likely faced in their upcoming careers. Scenario tests include a wide variety of crimes in progress calls, interacting with persons with physical and mental disabilities and challenges, domestic violence, death investigation, and crime scene management. During these tests, the cadets must demonstrate proficiency in police vehicle operations, conflict resolution, use of force, leadership, problem-solving and decision-making techniques, legal authority and individual right upholding, officer safety, communications, and most importantly, ethics. Successful completion of each test necessitates that every cadet score a minimum of 80%. The highest scoring cadet in Class 159 had attained a cumulative score of 99.7%. The winner of the Scenario Performance Award for Class 159 is Cadet Christopher Raskup.
The James Raposo Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Lieutenant Mike Short of the Visalia Police Department.
Good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Mike Short, and I am representing the Visalia Police Department SWAT team. I have been given the honor of presenting the James Raposo Memorial Award for Excellence for this Academy class. On January 9th, 1998, our community lost Officer James Raposo while the Visalia Police Department SWAT team was serving a high-risk search warrant in the city of Visalia. James was a loving husband and father, and our community lost a true hero on that day. James Raposo was a Hanford native and graduated from Hanford High School. He then attended Fresno State and afterwards the Tulare-Kings County Police Academy. James began his law enforcement career with the Hanford Police Department and later worked for the Kings County Sheriff's Office and the California Department of Justice Bureau of Narcotic Enforcement. James then transferred to the Visalia Police Department, where he excelled and became a valued member of the Visalia Policeman SWAT team. James was known to many as a true professional. He was also known for his constant smile and his willingness to help others. James personified our SWAT motto, "In honor, there is valor." After James's death, a memorial fund was established to keep his memory alive and help those individuals who were seeking a career in law enforcement. We look to encourage and select those individuals that represent the character and the heart that James brought to this profession. To qualify for this award, a cadet must be in the top 5 academically in their class. The top 5 cadets are then interviewed by a panel of Visalia PD SWAT members, and one of the most important questions asked of each candidate is, if you had to choose the recipient of this award, who would you select and why? This is significant because, as you've already heard, James was always there to lend a helping hand to his peers and to his community. Today's recipient was described by his peers as dedicated, hardworking, and a good leader. All characteristics that we use to describe James. It is my honor to present the James Raposo Memorial Award for Excellence to Cadet Christopher Raskup.
Up next, the Tulare County Sheriff, Mike Boudreau, is here to present the Brick Award.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We developed the Brick Award a few years back. There's many men and women in this room who will understand that the FBI National Academy in Quantico, Virginia has an over 6-mile run. The run is designed by the Marine Corps. A lot of ups and downs and overs and throughs. It's very demanding. I'm a graduate of Class 251 of the FBI National Academy, and while there I was inspired by what they give at the end of that run, which is called the Yellow Brick. It's called the Yellow Brick Road. But more significantly, during that run, what happens is that people come together and they're not looking for the one who crosses the finish line first. The class comes together as a group, and there's always one, maybe two, people that run and help others giving of themselves. They're not looking to cross that finish line in recognition of first place. What they're doing is giving of themselves. In the law enforcement world, giving of yourself is more valuable than any training that you possibly can receive. This award was developed with that in mind. This award has 2 parts. One, a crystal brick with the cadet's name on it, that they have received the award. And secondly, in Tulare County, we have what's called the Peace Officer Memorial. There's a line of red bricks leading up to the officers' names who have died in the line of duty. Those red bricks are donated by the community, and funding and monies given contributing to law enforcement families. Those red bricks, the second part of this brick, is the cadet's name and recipient of that award, who will be placed in that walk of honor leading up to the Peace Officer Memorial. So with that, I would like to invite up Cadet Christopher Raskup. This award, the RTOs and the different administrative staff and teachers, instructors within the police academy, they submit a recommendation, a name, a nomination. And that nomination is overseen by the administrative staff of the Tulare County Sheriff's Office with the narrative of what the cadet has done to receive the nomination for this award. And we had one nominee, Christopher Raskup. So they have written a couple things that I'd like to read on your behalf. Cadet Raskup, you helped the class succeed by leading by example and putting the class before yourself, twice making yourself available to the class leader when needed. You were always supportive to your fellow cadets and motivated them to be the best that they can be. You have honored the role of law enforcement by giving of yourself and as of yourself to others, as your name will be on the brick walk-up in the memorial wall. You honor the men and women who have given the ultimate sacrifice in the field of law enforcement.
So with that, as the sheriff and representing the men and women of the Tulare County Sheriff's Office, congratulations. This one's a little heavier, but this will be the brick leading up to the Peace Officer Memorial, and we invite each and every one of you to take time to visit the Peace Officer Memorial, and we'll take this one for you so you don't have to be burdened with the weight. Congratulations.
The Leadership Award will be presented by Chief Fred Eaglin of the Tulare Police Department, who is presenting on behalf of the Police Advisory Board.
As you might realize, leadership is a crucial skill for a peace officer. Even the most junior officer in a law enforcement agency can be a leader. In each academy class, a leadership award is given to the cadet who has demonstrated the highest level of leadership skills as a peace officer candidate and has devoted the highest level of effort toward benefiting the other members of the class. The recipient of this award is selected by the class by way of a secret ballot. This is a noteworthy award which says a great deal about the candidate who wins it. The winner of the Leadership Award for Class 159 is Cadet Alexis Perez.
The last award of the day is the most important award of the day. It's the Overall Achievement Award, and at this time I'd like to call Chief Salazar from the Visalia Police Department to come up and join me center stage for this award. I called the Chief to the stage to share in the celebration of this cadet's success as he is one of theirs. I think it's a testament to the hiring practices of this agency that they're only picking the best of the best, and they've got one in this young man. The recipient of the Overall Achievement Award at graduation is bestowed upon the Police Academy cadet who has excelled across all facets of training, achieving the highest combined grade point average across 3 pivotal modules. Throughout their academic prowess, this cadet has demonstrated proficiency in written examinations, precision in report writing, adeptness in scenario testing, and excellence in firearm skills. This prestigious accolade underscores not only the cadets' intellectual acumen, but also their practical application of knowledge in dynamic and challenging scenarios. It serves as a testament to their comprehensive mastery of crucial aspects of law enforcement training, setting a benchmark for excellence in the graduating class. On a personal note, it has been a pleasure to work with this young man. He and his family have a lot of reasons to be very proud, and he has a very bright future ahead. And it should be no surprise that the winner of the Overall Achievement Award for Class 159 with an overall score of 95.25 is Cadet Christopher Raskip. Cadet Raskip will now speak on behalf of Class 159.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, family and friends. We all appreciate you being here. Class, I'm sure the last thing you want to hear right now is me talk again, so I'll promise I'll keep it brief. Starting by thanking people is always risky because you almost always tend to forget someone, but I have faith Director Wilson has it covered. So I want to start by thanking God. It has not been an easy road to get here with many setbacks, but His plan and timing is always perfect. Next, I especially want to recognize a few people who have helped me along the way. The first is Chief Zalzar and the rest of the Visalia Police Department. Thank you for taking a chance on me and all the support I've received so far. Also, I would like to thank the Academy staff for providing many opportunities and success by placing such great mentors into our lives, who have poured knowledge and wisdom into us relentlessly over the last 6 months. Most importantly, I would like to thank my family. Mom, you have always been supportive in whatever decision I made and have helped me along the way. Dad, you set the greatest example of a hardworking and honorable officer that I could ask for. I'm very excited to continue in your footsteps. To my sister, thank you for always checking in on how things were going. And usually you're receiving these kind of awards, so it feels a bit unusual, but don't worry, I won't let you forget. Saving the best for last, my wife. Elizabeth, you are the largest reason for my success. Your selfless acts throughout the academy did not go unnoticed or unappreciated. Since the beginning of my interest in law enforcement, you have been supportive and by my side the whole time. You woke up with me early nearly every morning, made me breakfast, fixed my lunch, took care of my uniforms, and made sure I had everything. You also helped me study. Your dedication, encouragement, and unwavering belief in me has made all the difference. I couldn't have done this without you. Thank you. As many of you know, the Academy is a marathon. There were days where graduation felt like a distant dream, but here we are. From the challenging days of drill and deployment to the exciting moments at the shooting range, EVOC, scenario testing, PT, and even chemical agents, every experience had its purpose and its shares of highs and lows. Along the way, we formed lasting friendships and shared countless laughs. One of those unforgettable days was Black Monday. It's filled with a mix of excitement and nerves about the next 6 months, which you prayed you prepared enough for, but spoiler, you never do. And we all had our moments with the RTOs during drill and deployment, some more memorable than others. When we finally completed drill and deployment, Sergeant Knight left us with a valuable quote. He said, "How do you eat an elephant?" And then simply put, one bite at a time. That approach to the Academy allowed all of us to be here today. And now we finally know that the light at the end of the tunnel was truly the end and not the train coming the other way. Sergeant Knight has a significant impact on the Academy. About halfway through the Academy, after several weeks of PT, there were always a handful of cadets who were late after our workouts. We have 15 minutes to shower, change, and get into uniform, and then the RTOs would conduct an inspection prior to going into class. On one particular day, well over half the class took longer than 15 minutes to get changed. As the rest of us exited the locker room expecting to go outside, we found the door closed and our fellow cadets yelling at us to go in the gym. Inside the gym, the class was divided into 2 sections, those who were changed on time and those who were not. Sergeant Knight addressed the on-time group with, "It pays to be a winner," and sent them to the classroom. The rest of us were told, "Don't worry, we'll get some practice." So we had 10 minutes to change back into our soiled PT gear, return to formation, and during that time, some were late, and in the chaos, some even put on the wrong shorts. He then gave us 15 minutes to complete a 500-yard run and change back into our Class B uniforms. And after doing this cycle a handful of times, we finally were allowed to go into the class in our PT gear for the first hour of instruction. Now, I want to be clear, this is not a complaint, and we did learn a valuable sense on urgency. But the funny part is it actually helped. About a week later, one of the cadets came up to me and was like, "You know, as much as that sucked, it really helped because we are way faster now." I want to remind everyone why we chose this path. Becoming a police officer is not just a job, it's a calling, a commitment to serve and protect, even when it's challenging and even when public opinion wavers. We entered the academy knowing the risks and the responsibilities, but also the honor that comes with wearing this badge. In the face of adversity and criticism, remember that our work is vital and noble. It's about making a positive difference in our communities, often in moments when people are at their most vulnerable and in need of help. The hard work we've put in, every drill, early morning drill, every late night study session, every grueling PT workout, has all been to prepare us for those moments when we are called upon to act with courage and compassion. There's a quote that resonates with me deeply. You don't rise to the occasion, you sink to your level of training. These words remind me that our response in critical situations will be the default of our training. Each lesson learned along the way and every challenge overcome has laid the foundation for us to build upon, which will allow us to uphold the standards of excellence expected of law enforcement officers. Once again, thank you to everyone who has supported us on this journey. I look forward to serving alongside each and every one of you. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and never forget the privilege and responsibility of wearing the uniform. The road ahead will not always be easy. But as Chief Amoroso says, play hard, and we have. It's now time to step up to the big leagues and play harder, serving and protecting our communities with integrity and honor, and never allowing the badge to define us. Thank you all again.
All right, up next, Cadets Garcia and Such will come forward for a special presentation to the Academy.
Class 159, here we are on stage at last. It is finally the end. It is with great honor that I present this plaque representing the culmination of these past 118 days in the Academy. We all stand here today relieved, full of pride, and appreciative of this moment. Our journey was marked by tears as we lost friends who didn't make it, stress from preparing for module exams and getting over the wall, headaches when our Monday and Friday RTOs made us do countless push-ups, and laughs during those delirious early mornings at 0400 hours before PT workouts. Every day we fought, we won, and we lived to see the end. This is a career not everyone can pursue, and I want to thank each of you for your courage and selflessness and putting your lives on the line for me, for the person next to you, and for those here in the crowd today. Class 159, I remind you that this is not the end. It's just the beginning of our vow to honor, protect, and serve. Honor those who came before us, protect one another, and serve the people in our communities. Now is our time to seize this moment, but let us never forget the place that shaped us for our chosen profession. Tulare Kings Police Academy, thank you from the graduating Academy Class 159.
All right, well, this has been fun, but now comes the most important part. We've come to a very special time in the ceremony where our departments publicly present badges to their new hires. Listen real carefully, please. If you are a family member who is also participating in the pinning, please come up when your cadet is called. This is also a great opportunity for photos, so feel free to step up to get them. We will begin our badge pinning ceremony by calling agencies in alphabetical order, starting first with our friends at the California Department of Insurance Investigations, Deputy Chief Eric Williams. Cadet Garcia, please come forward. And as they get that going on this side of the stage, we're going to call up Chief Tim Hobbs of the Clear Lake Police Department and Cadet Angeles. Please come forward. Woo!
Up next on the far side of the stage will be Chief Maggie Ochoa of the Corcoran Police Department. Cadet Villasenor, please step forward. Thank you, guys. Up next, Chief Jerry Nicholson of the Delano Police Department. Cadets Fernandez, Gomez, Perez, and Ramirez, please come forward. All right, thanks, guys. Up next, Chief John Hall, Exeter Police Department. Cadet Phillips, please come forward. On our far side of the stage, Chief Stephanie Huddleston, Hanford Police Department. Cadets Lopez and Mendez, please come forward.
right, up next, Lieutenant Wilbar Coma, Kerman Police Department, Cadets Cervantes, Escalera, Flores, and Scott. All right, coming up next, Commander Lauren Betancourt of the Kings County Sheriff's Office. Cadet Diaz, please come forward. And on the near side of the stage, Lieutenant Mike Charman of the Mariposa County Sheriff's Office. Cadet Kampama, please step up. And on the nearest side of the stage, Chief Andrew White, Martinez Police Department. Cadet Acevedo, please step up. Coming around the bend, Chief Jake Costello, Porterville Police Department. Cadets Castaneda, Garcia, and Vath, please step up. I'll take it out of your pay. All right, thank you guys. Commander Tim Cannon, Selma Police Department, Cadet Greer, center stage. Sheriff Mike Boudreau, Tulare County Sheriff's Office, Cadets Braun, Gomez, Henderson, Johnson, Kendrick, Ledesma, Moisey, Saldivar, and Salvatierra, please come on down.
Jenna, was that you they were yelling at in the hallway? You're gonna be all right. until family. Okay, family, are you ready? Go ahead and pin your loved ones. And for the sheriff's office, we'll have a private ceremony of swearing in later in the month. Congratulations.
You're good. You're good. Go ahead. Keep stepping. You're good. You're good. Thank you, guys and gals. Head on back. Chief Fred Inkland, Tulare Police Department, Cadets Hitchman and Oriana, please come forward. While they're doing those pinnings, we need our Joneses with our badges and uniforms up here for a quick photo op as well, so get up here, please. Hey, Chief, jump in that one as well, will you? We're going to do some PR with that. It's good stuff. Appreciate it. All right, Chief Jason Salazar, Visalia Police Department, Cadets Partlow, Perez, and Raska, please come forward.
got it yet.
This is a great time to give all of Class 159 a big round of applause. We are just moments from closing, but at this point in time, I'd like to call Sergeant Knight to the podium to review the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics.
If you will refer to the back cover of your program, you will see a Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. The Academy emphasizes the principles set forth in the Code of Ethics. We place such a great value on these principles that each cadet is required to memorize this code and will recite it for each and every one of you to demonstrate their commitment to the Code of Ethics. Class leader, prepare your class.
Class, attend hut.
Ready, begin.
As a law enforcement officer, my fundamental duty is to serve, to safeguard lives and property, to protect the innocent against deception, the weak against oppression or intimidation, and the peaceful against violence or disorder, and to respect the constitutional rights of all, to liberty, equality, and justice. I will keep my private life unsullied as an example to all, maintain courageous calm in the face of danger, scorn, or ridicule, develop self-restraint, and be constantly mindful of the welfare of others. Honest in thought and deed in both my personal and official life, I will be exemplary and obey the laws of the land and the regulations of my department. Whatever I see or hear of a confidential nature, or that is confided to me in my official capacity, will be kept ever secret, unless revelation is necessary in the performance of my duty. I will never act officiously or permit personal feelings, prejudices, animosities, or friendships to influence my decisions. With no compromise for crime, and with relentless prosecution of criminals, I will enforce the law courteously and appropriately, without fear or favor, malice or ill will, never employing unnecessary force or violence, and never accepting gratuities. I recognize the badge of my office as a symbol of public faith, and I accept it as a public trust to be held so long as I am true to the ethics of the police service. I will constantly strive to achieve these objectives and ideals, dedicating myself before God to my chosen profession, law enforcement.
And now, class, will you raise your right hand? Class 159, do you affirm before these witnesses to live by each and every provision of this Code of Ethics?
Sir, yes, sir!
Thank you.
Whew, that was nice. That was nice. I feel motivated right now. As we close today, I want to say special thanks to Haley Gaetan, who runs our front office, and she's been running our boards for us today. I also want to thank our friends at the Tulare Police Department, including the chief, but specifically Captain Merrill, for assisting us through this process to come to this location, and all of his efforts in setting this up today, along with the Tulare Community Church, Chaplain Dice, their staff. Everyone here at the church has been fantastic for these use of these facilities. So I would ask you, please, if you packed it in, please pack it out when it's time to leave. On behalf of the college administration and the Tulare Kings County's Law Enforcement Advisory Board, we want to thank all of the dignitaries and allied agencies for being here today. To the families in February, I'm already in the next class. In February, you gave us your loved ones for training. They were gone long hours, worked well into the night, preparing for their next day. Today, we are officially returning them to you, more disciplined, well-trained, and confident in their new skills. Thank you for your unwavering support, Your loved ones will need it now more than ever. When the class is dismissed, they will march out of the building and they'll be waiting for you outside. You're welcome to come back in and take some pictures. In closing, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our faculty, instructors, and staff who have dedicated their expertise and time to mold these outstanding individuals before us. Your unwavering commitment to excellence has played an instrumental role in shaping the character and competence of our graduates. To the graduates, the future of law enforcement rests in your capable hands, and I have no doubt that each of you will serve with honor, dedication, and an unwavering commitment to justice. May you go forth and make a profound difference in the lives of those you protect and serve. Congratulations and Godspeed on what shall be a remarkable journey ahead. Sergeant Garcia will now come forward and dismiss this class for the final time.
Class 159, for the final time, dismiss.
Class 159! To the end! Left face!